It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. It looks like Donald Trump had a press conference with Japan Prime Minister. What did he have to say, man? What did that boy have to say? Let's hear it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be with the Prime Minister. We had a picture taken a little while ago, and it was so nice, I thought I'd present it to you on stage.
Let's see.
And here's the picture. I wish I was as handsome as him, but I'm not.
That boy. That boy be glazing, bro. It's funny because when you do this to another dude, you kind of feed their ego, and they like, well, thank you. Yeah, I am handsome. And it is a great compliment to give the man, too. Look at that, boy. Got the signature, too. You see, this is alliance right here. That's what this is. This is powerful. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Oh.
Look at that, gave him a personal book, probably signed that motherfucker. He gave him the book. I got his fist on that man. He said, hey, it's a book of me right before they tried to assassinate me. I'm invincible, just know. And I signed it for you. Very important.
Remember that day. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. I'm delighted to welcome Japanese Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru to the White House for the first time. And Prime Minister, it's an honor to have you with us, a great honor. Japan is a great country. Thank you very much. Japan is strong and proud. It's a nation that is home to one of the great civilizations in the history of the world. For nearly 80 years, the American-Japanese people have enjoyed a friendship like few others. We've had a great friendship across the vast ocean, and we found ourselves united by bonds of history, commerce, culture, mutual admiration, and great respect. After our meeting today, I'm confident that the cherished alliances between our two countries and others also will continue to flourish long and into the future. The military cooperation between the United States and Japan is one of our closest security partnerships, and it's one of the closest we have anywhere in the world. Our service members work together every day to defend our common interests. Japan is committed to double its defense spending by 2027 compared to my first term. They've invested a lot of money because of my first term. We worked on that very hard with Shinzo, the great Shinzo Abe. And we look forward to seeing even more so. Shinzo and I worked very, very long and hard, and those numbers are very reflective after my first term. And now they're going up very substantially based on our conversations today.
Okay.
In addition to being vital for our shared security, Japan is one of the top purchasers of U.S. military exports and equipment. And I'm pleased to say that this week my administration approved nearly $1 billion in foreign military sales to Tokyo. The United States is totally committed to the security of Japan. We will extend the full strength of American deterrence capabilities in defense of our friend.
Now, you know what that means now. Full force security. That means nobody's touching Japan. They are definitely an ally of ours. You touch Japan, that's your ass now. They just reaffirming that they paying more money, but they're getting way more security now. And I feel like right now, I'm not going to cut the video, I'm going to replay it. And I feel like right now what we're doing is we're renegotiating our protection for certain countries. Yes, you help us with this. We help you with that. But the price has gone up. This is what it's going to be. This is how much you're going to pay us for continuous protection. All right?
Ally, 100%. In the years to come, the Prime Minister and I will be working closely together to maintain peace and security. And I also say peace through strength and all over the Indo-Pacific. And to that end, we also remain committed to the effort I began in my first term to ensure safety and stability on the Korean Peninsula. Prime Minister Ishiba and I spoke long and hard about a vital economic relationship between our two countries and the continuance of that relationship. The United States and Japan trade over $300 billion in goods and services each year. Japan has invested nearly $800 billion, and that's going to go up very, very substantially in the coming months, more than any other
800
country. And they're going to have some
Nobody did.
competition. We have a lot of people coming in and investing in the United States. I think the feeling throughout the world has never been stronger about this country. As a result of our victory in 2024, the presidential election, the Japanese investment and technology giant SoftBank announced plans to invest between 100 and 200 billion dollars, and we have many other companies.
We getting that money. You hear me? Everybody investing to the United States. We either gonna make some trade deals or we gonna make some security deals. Either way, everybody gonna have to pay. Either way, everybody paying. We gonna knock this debt out. I thought about this. What if we're getting all this money from all these countries? We provide the protection. He renegotiates all our protections, right? And he ends up getting trillions of dollars from all these multiple companies or hundreds of billions. And he takes that, put it towards our country's debt. What if he knocks out half of our country debt, even with 15 billion or 15 to 19 billion, trillion dollars? What if he knocks out half of our country's debt? They got to put him on the Mount Rushmore. They got to put him on a dollar bill or something, bro, because he just did unprecedented things. He just renegotiated what we was already given, and then put out people that weren't paying. You pay to stay, and then we become a richer country because we no longer have debt. So all our money is our money, and we keep everybody out that ain't supposed to be here. Make it a rich country. Whoever wants to make peace treaties with us or want to be a part of our protection has to pay in. And that goes towards our debt, so we no longer have to pay people for the same thing. And we become a richer country. The US dollar might go up.
Investing
That's what I think.
that number, higher than that number, some a little bit less, but we have trillions of dollars of investment pouring into our country now that you didn't have just a short while ago. Today,
Yes.
our teams discussed how our two nations can do even more to stay on the cutting edge of artificial intelligence, along with the quantum computing, semiconductors, and other critical technologies. And they're coming out. The problem with technology, that kind, it's obsolete in about 2 days, so we have to start all over again. Doesn't last long. We agreed to cooperate even more closely to combat the Chinese economic aggression, which is quite aggressive. I'm also pleased to announce that Japan will soon begin importing historic new shipments of clean American liquefied natural gas in record numbers. It'll be record numbers. With our
My nigga.
Secretary of the Interior, we were talking, I think Doug is here. Hello, Doug. Please stand up, Doug. Doug Burgum, everybody. We're talking about the pipeline in Alaska, which is the closest point of major oil and gas to Japan by far.
Okay.
Less than half the distance of any other location. We're talking about a joint venture of some type between Japan and us, having to do with Alaska oil and gas, and that's very exciting. They're very excited about it, so are we. As we deepen our economic relationship, I made clear that the United States will be conducting trade with all countries based on the principle of fairness and reciprocity. Chronic trade deficits not only undermine our economy, they really do, and we're going to get rid of the trade. We have a trade deficit with Japan of over $100 billion, but we're going to work that out, and I think very quickly, frankly. We can do it just on oil and gas. We can work it out, so we intend to do it very quickly. We both understand that. And as America welcomes new foreign investment, we also want to ensure that companies build their products and factories here in America,
Yes,
not
Lord.
simply buy the assets that we have. And Japan is going to be opening up auto plants. New auto plants are being built currently as we speak. They've just been started.
Where?
Toyota is one.
In the U.S.?
Nissan's going to be doing something very exciting about
Whoa.
U.S. Steel. They'll be looking at an investment rather than a purchase. We didn't like the
Right.
idea. U.S. Steel is a very important company to us. It was the greatest company in the world for 15
'em over
years,
here,
many
man.
years ago, 80 years ago. And we didn't want to see that leave. And it wouldn't actually leave, but the concept, psychologically not good. So they've agreed to invest heavily in U.S. Steel as opposed to own it. And that sounds very exciting. And we're going to meet with Nissan next week, the head of Nissan, very great company, and
Yeah.
they'll work out the details. I'll
Don't
help.
forget
I'll be
Honda,
there
nigga.
to mediate and arbitrate. And I had the privilege of working closely with the great Prime Minister, as you know, and you know him very well, Shinzo Abe, the longest-serving Prime Minister in
Yes, Lord.
Japan's history. Likewise, I expect that this Prime Minister is going to be a great one. I really believe that he's going to be a great one. I've gotten to know him for not long, but I can see what they have. He's got the qualities of greatness. He's going to do a fantastic job for Japan and for the Japanese people. And I'd like now to invite the Prime Minister to say a few words, and then we'll take some questions.
All right, man. What y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about Donald Trump meeting with the Prime Minister of Japan? I think it was successful. I think this is the agreement we need to. Either we gonna visit your country, you gonna visit our country. We're gonna make an agreement. We'll sign it right there. We signing orders right where you're at, where you want it to be. But I like that he's coming into the White House to make sure everything's getting done, right? And like he said, they're going to start bringing Toyota and all them people over here, man. Bring them over here and start investing into the American steel. You know what I'm saying? You get a discount. Invest into us, you get a discount. That's all there is to it. I'm funneling money from y'all to us, and you're going to do it right here. That's all we doing. He's what I like about Trump is he's sticking to his promises. He's stern and he's working. He ain't even sleeping. He working. Sleepy Joe been sleeping. He'll sleep 16 hours a day. Get up, do a news conference, read off a prompt, and then go back to sleep. Yes, Trump don't sleep. He get up and he get focused. Look what he's doing. He said he already gonna meet with Nissan next week. So you already know how that's about to go. Toyota next, you already know how that's about to go. They finna invest into the U.S., and then we gonna bring them up in here. We gonna give them cuts. Simple as that. We gonna cut your tax tariff or whatever, and you gonna bring your shit up in here. You gonna invest into us and our company. And you still gonna sell your shit in other countries at the price rate you want. Everybody got a different price now. You know what I'm saying? This boy running that shit like a business. He running how it's supposed to be. It's your boy Angel So Savage, man. Comment in the comment section what you really think about this. You think it's good or bad? Do you think it's better than for the United States or not? Make sure you leave a comment below. Don't forget to like. And if you're lovely, please subscribe. It's your boy Angelo So Savage. Peace.